Hello, welcome to part 3 of my little sections I've done. So I've done part 1 was obviously faster flowing, part 2 was a bit more controlled flowing, and then this one's going to be more restorative flowing. So again, it's not going to be a harder session. Obviously I've done that in the previous ones. This one's purposely going to be focused in on relaxing, still Pilates focused, but again restoring, focusing on the breathing, and I'm going to add in a few little methods I've learned off like previous webinars that I've done. Cool. So take your feet together again at your own pace. It's going to be slow. I'm not expecting you to be straight into the next bit, so just whatever's best for you. Feet together, heels out, toes to toe. And then what I want you to do is I just want you to close your eyes, and I just want you to kind of like let your body flow back and forwards. So forwards, obviously not completely to the point where your feet lift up. Just kind of swaying back and forwards, and I just want you to try your best to get your middle and just try and still out a little bit. And then just same with the sides. Coming over to each side. Again, just continue to breathe. Again, this whole session, you're really going to want to focus in on your breathing, slowing it down, nice and controlled. Well, slow and controlled-ish. Right, again, get your middle. And then we just pat your eyelids open. And then from there, again, lift the toes, spread them out, face them down. Just keep your knees soft, and just with the hips, just kind of make sure you're in the middle. So just a little movement back and forward, so anterior, posterior tilt. Just get your middle, so, and just keep it there. Right, the shoulders, roll them back and down, hands into the sides. And then we're going to take some deep breaths. So if you want to have your hands onto your ribs or hug onto your ribs, just whichever feels best. So taking it, if you want to close your eyes, you can do as well. Deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And again, deep breath in. Deep breath in, and the ribs are expanding into the hands. Deep breath in, breathing fully into the ribs, and then your whole out breath on the way out. Well, just have a little bit of awareness in your core. So just again, hollow it back, and just release, hollow back again. Release, and then just a little bit and release. Right, we're going to just start with some shoulder rolls. We're just again nice and easy. If you take your hand, again you can be on your arm, so we're going to do both. So hand onto the shoulder, and we're just going to roll it back. So you're going to imagine you've got a pencil on your elbow, and you're drawing a circle in the air with that elbow. Just trying to get it nice and flowing. So try not to get it so it's cracking, and well, obviously it will crack, but try and flow as much as you can. So if you need to make the circle smaller, just make it smaller. Right, now we're going to take the arm straight, and we're going to make it bigger. So take it round and back, round a bit. Take it down and back. And then we're going to move our body as well. So you're going to look at your hand as it's going back. So it's a little bit of a rotation, and then looking at it as it's going down, looking as it's going. So you're keeping your eyes on your hand. And one more. And take it down. Right, we're going to switch and go the other arm. So hand again to your shoulder, and just again imagine you've got a pencil on the elbow, and again you might find that one shoulder little bit more crunchy than the other. This is my crunchy one. So again, just any tension, just use your breath to just release it out of your body. Keep breathing as you're going through it. And one more. And then again, you're going to take your arms straight, taking it round, making the circle bigger. And then we're going to make it bigger again on the next one. And again, you're going to add in, so you're going to rotate a little bit, but it's your eye gaze that's going to be looking at your hand. Don't worry, we're all going to go back and do the other way, so I haven't forgot. Sometimes I do forget though. Again, keep breathing. And one more. Well, now we're going to go out to in. So hand is going to go back on. I'm going to go out to back in. And again, you might find this way is a bit like, it gets stuck a little bit. Because if you've got tightness at your back or your traps, normally is a bit of a hindrance. So just try your best. And one more. And again, straightening the arm, taking it back and right, back and forwards. And we've got two more, and I'm going to make it bigger. So your eye gaze is going to be at your hands. So make your eye gaze, and you're going to go with your arm. Breathing. And one more. Well, same again, hand to the other shoulder, bringing it round. Again, drawing, imagine you're drawing, you've got a pencil on your elbow and you're drawing a circle. Right, one more. And you start same again, your arms coming forwards, round and forwards. And same again, we've got one more and then we're making it bigger. So again, your eye gaze is going all and round with your arm. So you're on that little bit of rotation in. Keep breathing. This session's really going to be focused about your breathing, so try not to switch it off, try not to, obviously you will be breathing, but just try and keep it flowing. Right, two more. Right, now what we're going to do, I'm going to take the legs out and I'll show you from the front and I'll show you from the side. So you're going to kind of sink down to squat and your hands are going to go down as well. And then what you're going to do, you're going to take your eye gaze and your head down to the floor, round and you're kind of curling, rounding. And you're going to sweep the arms round at the back. And then you're going to take it down. And you're going to hands again, taking it down, curling it up, sweeping it round, taking it up, and then this time the hands, you're going to keep that arch until you get down to the floor, come down to the floor, and then you're going to just let it flow up. I'll show you from the side, so let it flow, arms around, take it up. Keep that extension if you can, and just let it flow, and then round and curl it back up. And again, take it down, around, and take it up. Right, we'll just do one more. Take it down. Take it up. And round, take it up, and tease it down. Round. Right, we're going to roll it down, one vertebrae at a time, coming onto the mat. So chin's tucking in, starting to roll down, one vertebrae at a time. sinking it down, and then from there you're going to grab onto your elbows, and you're just going to kind of move over each side, just easing off that lower back. So lower back's normally into holding quite a bit of tension. So we're just going to loosen this off, and then feel a little bit of the hamstrings too. And then you're going to come to the middle, hands down, and you're going to bend the knees. We're going to walk it out and come onto all fours. So palms in line with the shoulders, knees in line with the hips, and we're just going to kind of make sure we've got our alignment, and you're just going to kind of sway to each side. So you're kind of turn your head to, and obviously your hip over to one side. You're looking at your hip, your bum. Again, keep breathing. And then if you get your centre, and we're going to go cat to cow. So you round the back, push through the palms, eye gaze through the legs, push through the legs, and then just transfer, and then arch your back and take your eye gaze up. And then just flowing through each. Again, making sure we're still breathing. So don't hold your breath. And then after you've done them, even if you're just doing one more of each. And then if you just get your centre, and then from there taking it into a child's pose. Take extended child pose. So knees to the widest point of the mat. Take the hands, walk them out, and then just sinking it down. Still breathing deep breaths. Lift it up, and then walk it back. And if you come onto your front, so you just shuffle over, around onto the front, and we're going to stretch out the quad. So if you take your hand to your foot, and you're going to just kind of pull the heel towards the bum cheek as much as you can. Just rest the head. Breathe through it. So breathe through it. Breathe through the stretch. And then just ease it off. And we're going to swap. So just swap it through. Again, pulling the heel towards as much as you can. And ease it off. Right, we're going to lengthen out. Don't wriggle the fingers. And if you bring the one leg up, pull out from the socket, and then swap, take it out, pull out from the socket. Wriggle them out, and we're going to do a little bit of a wriggle out on the way out. So you're going to kind of sweep the hands round to a T. If you need to just drop the head, just drop the head. If you want to have it up slightly, and as you're at the T, you're going to lengthen out that T shape. So you're going to feel it a little bit. Get your chest, like well, you'll feel that your arms because you're pulling it out, and then sweep to back to the top, lengthen out again from the top. Try and creep the fingers out as much as you can. And then just do one more to a T. Creep them out, wriggle them out as much as you can. And then again, overhead, wriggle them out. Well, right, we're going to come onto our back. So just kind of shuffle, and then just roll on your back. And we're just going to bring both knees in, either hands to the knees, little rock side to side, or wrap the arms around, go one to one wrist, little rock side to side, back to the middle. And we're going to pop the feet down. We're going to do just a little bit of a reliever, kind of, for the the lower back sacrum area. So we're going to do a pelvic curl. We're not coming all the way up, so just doing a little one. So what I want you to do is I want you to kind of arch the back, so you've got a gap. So a bit like we're doing cat and cow with the spine, but we're just doing this bit, and obviously in reverse. And then swap. And then arch. And then round. And then arch. And then round. Right. Get your neutral. And we're going to just do the rounding now. So you're going to round. Try and really get that lower back down the mat. And you're going to squeeze the glutes. And then you're just going to ease off. So we're not holding or anything like that. We're just literally trying to relieve some tension from the lower back. So we're really trying to get it stretched out, lengthen out. And take it down. So sometimes you might feel it lift up a little bit. It's this habit, isn't it? And ease down. Alright, just do 2 more. And 1 more. And ease it off. Right, we're going to take the legs up to tabletop. If you do want to, actually we're going to start with this one. We're going to start with the toes down. Have your hands, your arms into a T shape. And we're going to just control the legs over. So we're all going to need to use a little bit of need to use the core for this one. Otherwise we're going to be swinging them back in. So if you just try and focus on melting the ribs down to the mat, pull the core in, controlling it over to the other side. And try not to let the legs just drop down. So again, melt the ribs down towards the mat. So allowing yourself to pull the legs back in from your centre. Again, continue to breathe. So breathing in as you're coming over. As you're coming back in, you're breathing out. Right, if you wanted to bring the legs up, you can do. Otherwise, just keep them where they are. Take it across. Again, imagining your ribs are melting down. And then other side. We're just going to do 4 more. Again, melt the ribs down. Using your breath. Totally forgot how many we were doing, so we're just going to do 1 more for each side. Apologies. You know what I'm like. Everybody should know this by now. Pilates teachers cannot count. Right. 1 more. This is the last one. And ease it down. Well, I'm going to take 1 leg in. Hands are going to go at your hamstring. If you can, straighten this other leg out if you can, let's see. If you can, straighten the leg. Or if you need to have a little bend, that's fine. Just whatever's better for you. If you want to make it harder, if you want to increase the stretch a bit more, have the hands up a bit higher. And then just circle the ankle. Again, if you need to adjust while you're circling, just adjust. And then go the other way. And then the middle, and then you're going to flex your foot, and then you're going to try and see if you can sink in a little tad more, and then just ease it off. Slowly bring that leg down, and then we're going to swap. So bring the legs back in, take your hand behind the other one, the other leg. Again, wherever is best for you. So if you can reach to your calf, go for it. Same again, we're going to circle the ankle. And again, feel the way. And if you can, flexing the foot, so you're deepening the stretch more down to your calf as well as your hamstring. And then just easing it off. Right, got a lovely little section for the hips now. So you're going to take one foot across the other. I've got my left over my right. You take your hands out to kind of a T, and we're gonna, because my left over my right, we're gonna go to the right side first, because you're gonna get a nice stretch on the inside of the hip. And just sink it, just breathe. Don't hold your breath, because then it's gonna make it more uncomfortable. And then control back into the middle. We're going to do that again. So same side, stay with the same leg across, sink it down, breathe into it. Back in. And we're just going to do one more. Take it across. And sink it in. Take it back to the middle. And swapping legs. So take the other one across, same again. We're going to go, if your right is across your left, we're going to go over to the left side. I have a feeling that my hip's going to click. We'll see. Oh, it didn't. Again, breathe into it. Again, you might find one hip is tighter than the other. You might find they're equal. Majority of the time, one is tighter and this one is my tighter one. Again, keep breathing. So we should have done two there. And we've got one more. Take it across. Again, just sink into it. Deep breath. Ease it back in. Well, take it down. Right, now we're going to bring the knees in, and you're going to kind of cross over. So if you have your foot down to start with, cross it over to start with. So if you're crossing your legs when you're seated, take the legs up, hands to the shins first, and you're going to just kind of keep the bottom parts of the legs. So you're not going to have them sink down, they're going to be kind of straight, as if you kind of have them on a straight bit here, and you're going to just pull them back. So you're going to get a stretch at the outside of one of the hips. And then if you can, reach down to the ankles, to get a deeper stretch, pull back, and then ease it up, swapping it through. So taking the other leg across. So sassy there. Right, taking it up. And again to the kind of shins outsides. And then you're going to pull back, getting a lovely stretch on the other side. Again, if you want to deepen the stretch, if you can reach to the ankles and sink it down, pull back a bit more. And ease it off, and then across, pull in a bit more, and easing it off. Right, we're going to just deepen our breath. We're just going to close our eyes if you can. We need your feet here, the feet here, or legs straight, whichever is better for you. Have the palms facing the ceiling if you wish. You're just going to take some deep breaths. And just have some awareness of you on the mat. So, do you find that one side is a bit more tense than the other? Do you find now that they're equal, do you find that you're a bit more relaxed? Deep breath in through the nose. And closing the eyes if you wish. As you're breathing in, your ribs fill up as much as you can. And then as you're breathing out, allowing your whole body to just sink down. Bat the eyelids open. I'm so relaxed. Right, we're going to slowly make our way up to seated. So just whichever is your easiest way. And we're going to do a little bit of a massage for our arms to kind of finish. And then we'll be done. Right, so again, doesn't matter which side, you're just going to kind of pull your skin with your fingers all the way up your arm, the shoulder, over to the neck, so come to the, take the head to the side, little massage of the neck, just working through the fascia, or at the inside of the arm, so if you work your way down, inside of the arm, on the way up again as well, just we'll do that kind of one more, and then I want you to try and focus more, so as you've been aware there of a tight spot, so coming down again. Just working your way back up. And you're going to just find a spot, so you normally is at the traps, normally they're quite tight, and just kind of use your thumbs. If you want to go onto your neck, use your thumbs, obviously the fingers, a little massage at the neck, just have the head at the side of you when I just adjust. Yeah, so I think this sort of one is good for the restorative one, because I did another, obviously this was a part of the little webinar I did. You just keep going with this, keep breathing. There was like a part of it where it was slapping the arm up and down, obviously getting some awareness and whatever, but I'm not going to do that for this session. Just going to keep it nice and just to finish. Right, work your way back down. The hands, and just aspect the hands, the wrist, just lightly on the wrist, and then just see how each side feels. Towards the shoulders, do you find that one side is a little kind of looser than the other? Right, do the other side. So again, working your way up. Tilting the head, getting into the neck a little bit. Working the way down, and then work your way up to the inside of the arm. Up the shoulder, on the way up. Okay, you might find as well that one side is tighter than the other. See that regularly, but it's normally the case. Continue to breathe through it. We should be feeling lovely after this. Again, just playing around with it. So as long as you're keeping it even between the inside and the outside. And then you come back up again. And again, just find your tighter spot. So we'll just focus in. So if it's like your neck, you want a little rub, massage there. You want to get stuck into your traps, get your thumb in, a little bit of a massage. Again, just adjust your neck just to wherever it feels better for you. And then work your way back down. With the hand and the wrist. Again, with the wrist, don't press too hard. It's quite a delicate area. So just lightly, just a little one. And then just ease off. And again, just roll the shoulders back, see how you feel. See if you find you've had any tension relieved. And again, we're just going to stay seated just for the last little minute or so. Have your hands to your knees or just relax them on top, just whichever. Deep breath in, you're going to keep your eyes closed. Deep breath in through the nose and you're going to lengthen up through the crown of the head, and then on your out breath, just allow your body to just kind of relax and sigh. Right, deep breath in. Lengthen out and then just release and just let yourself, just let your body sigh. And then one more. Just breathe it out. Spot on. And that's us finished. So hopefully you feel lovely now. And hopefully that little section has helped in terms of like, oh, fast, slower, slow. Oh, right, I'm relaxed now. Obviously this session is probably a little bit longer than the other ones, but yeah, I think it's needed. Okay, right, see you again soon. Bye.